Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is NXT. This is the penultimate episode of 2K18 Universe Mode. This series coming to an end in just a few days, and man, it is a huge night of action here on NXT to end off its edition and end off the series on a high note for the developmental brand. 2 title matches here tonight are on their way, and on top of that, a great degree of other matches to go with. You see right there, though, we are going to focus on the on the title matches, my apologies, here tonight. There's the first one for you right there. Kairi, Sane, Tessa, Blanchard. They go it alone. They go it without any, without the likes of Toni Storm or Jazzy Gab at ringside. It is Sane against Blanchard. It is either woman fighting to prove they are the better one. Who will it be? Who will walk out with the NXT Women's Championship and what could very well be the final battle between these two bitter rivals? We will find out that, along with who is going to be the NXT Champion to head into the next series of Universe Mode. Tyler Bate prepares for his first title defense of the NXT Championship, and he has to do so over Velveteen Dream, the undefeated Velveteen Dream, against the underdog in Tyler Bate. But he is the NXT Champion, and he's looking to go out on a high. He's looking to prove that he's the NXT Champion. He's the face of NXT going forward. Can he do just that, though? We will find out as time goes on in this main event. What an evening of NXT action we have. But let's start from the very top with a match between two horses that we are prepared for. Big E versus Brian Cage. And the plan for tonight's NXT action is simple. Just get right into the matches. No prepping things up. No talking about no looking rather. That's what I was looking for. No looking at how this matchup came to be. Just doing the match themselves. Going old school a little bit. And just going into these matches. And this is how we start things off right now with Big E against Brian Cage. The reality of this matchup coming about is simple. It's supposed to be a tag team matchup 1 week with the New Day in action. And out of seemingly nowhere, Xavier Woods was found backstage being attacked by Brian Cage, laid out with Weapon X in the parking garage, and put out for the foreseeable future with an injury. I think 6 weeks was the minimum time declared back then. I don't know if that's been increased or decreased by now. What I can say is that Big E instantly started a retribution towards Brian Cage. Every week that passed, he wanted to do something else to him. He wanted to hurt him more and more. He wanted to inflict pain to him, and that's exactly what he gets to do here tonight. Big E and Brian Cage lock horns for the right to be the winner. That's all this is down to. This is just hatred between two men. It's almost as if Big E is fighting on behalf of Xavier Woods, and I think that everyone who's been dismantled by the machine, Brian Cage. Cage is fighting for himself and to add another one to the injury list. We'll see if that will be the case tonight or not. We'll see if Cage will add another person to the list of injuries in just a few minutes. What I can say, though, is that look at how ready he is. Brian Cage dismantled Darren Young in his last match last week. He can add that name to the list as well. Think of all the people on the list at this point. You've got Big Show, Big Cass, Xavier Woods, Darren Young, and that is weeks into his NXT career. What more can this, for lack of a better term, complete monster do? What can this man do? What else does he have up his sleeve for the NXT division? Who else is he going to hurt in his quest to get everyone's attention? This is a man who has showed up, not spoken a word, and dismantled every single person put in front of him. Will Big E be another one of these people to be dismantled? We are about to find that out right now. Big E ready. Cage ready. Let's do this one. They eye each other up at Cage. Oh! Cage coming out of the gate there with that running clothesline right away, and is now just unloading on Big E. I would expect this to be vice versa, honestly. I would have expected Big E to come out of the gate swinging. But that hasn't been the case here. Not one bit. Brian Cage is the one unloading here. Cage is the one who has seen enough of what Big E has had to do, and now he wants to get his hands on him. But Big E with a counter here. Oh, here we go. Here we go between these two guys now. Big E up on the second rope. That is an awful long way to fly. Big E will, just about take down the big man. And what a fight we are in for between these guys. Strike in the gut. Cage going to roll out of the ring temporarily. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Big E from behind. Saito suplex from Brian Cage. And now the machine can let loose with whatever he wants to do. And that is a knee into the face of Big E, and strength right after it. Look, this guy weighs about the same as Brian Cage. And he just takes care of him like he's nothing. And this is what the worst part of all this is. For as much as you can loathe Brian Cage, and as much as you hope someone will be able to stop him, it just seems as if that isn't the case right now. Cage unloading with more strikes. Big E in with a counter though. Can Big E mount a fight back right now? Punch right in the gut there of the machine. Gonna send him off over the top rope. Looks for the running shoulder tackle, I think, to send him to the outside. Cage able to fight his way out of that one. Big E able to fight his way out of that one. Back suplex from Big E. Nice strike there, though, from the former ECW champion. And oh, no. Oh, this is dangerous. Torture rack. Neck breaker. He is lethal. This guy is just lethal. And here we go. Discus clothesline to Big E. Will this seal it? Referee finally in for the cover, and Big E kicks out at 2. Big E can keep on fighting as much as he can right now, but things aren't looking good for him. Deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb now. And Brian Cage is just in the driver's seat. Everything that we hoped Big E would fight for just hasn't come to pass, because he is getting brutalized, victimized, and assaulted by the machine. Oh, there's a big boot in the face, though. Big E might still have something left in him. Electric chair. Yes. There is still fighting the big man. Forearm, though, in the face. Once, twice, chopped. And now, knee in the face again. Just to put him to an end, essentially. Just to stop him in his tracks. That's exactly what Brian Cage did. That shoulder tackle brings him down as well. And I fear that the end of this one is on its way. Big E came out swinging, but Brian Cage wants to end things and wants to continue on his path of brutality. He wants to continue on his road to destruction. Deadlift, Falcon Arrow, superplex. And there's only one move left to end this. Cage lifts him up. And he's bringing it. That is not Weapon X. Oh no, it's the Drill Claw. Dog! Jesus Christ! Drill Claw to Big E. All of his weight coming down on his neck. And it's over. It is over. 1, 2, 3. Brian Cage dismantles Big E. We hoped. We really did. But hope only goes so far. And the machine is victorious. Job done for him there. Is Big E another name added to the list after what we just saw? I don't know. What I do know is that Cage has ended the hopes of Big E being able to stop this whole thing. And there's your winner, Brian Cage. Where does he go from here, I worry. I say that because I do worry. We will find out in due time. And that is a scary thought. Let's move on, though, to our next contest of the evening. This is one with no bad blood in it. This is one that has no build-up heading into it. This is just going to be a match between two guys. Coming up next, Sawyer Fulton to go up against Drago. And well, this man stands in the ring. For lack of a better term, the outcast right now from the faction that is Sanity. And I say that because it feels as if, for all the success Eric Young and Killian Dane have as the NXT Tag Team Champions, the same cannot be said for Sawyer Fulton. Feels like everything that they do, Sawyer Fulton almost drags the faction down a little bit with his disappointing performances. Well, now he has a chance to put that to an end with a victory here over this man in Drago. Let's see what will happen between these two guys as they prepare for this match. Drago, I believe, has already made his NXT debut. Can't remember who he beat, but I remember seeing him in NXT. And now he waits for this matchup here against Sawyer Fulton to continue his NXT career. This should be one that Fulton should win handedly, in all honesty, but we'll wait to see about that one. We thought that we've thought that about a few opponents in the past, and it hasn't panned out that way at all, but he's got off to an aggressive start against Drago here. Has the strength advantage, the weight advantage, and the height advantage over Drago. Oh, good candidate from Drago, though. And look at the strength of this man now. Great bit of work there. Fulton hitting the mat hard. Elbows now repeated into the chest over and over again now by Drago. Very surprising to see what I saw there from that just incredible strength from Drago being executed. Sawyer Fulton now feeling the effects of that impact. Cover made by Drago. Kick out early there from Fulton. Is he going to go for a reverse suplex? The reverse elevated DDT from Drago. That is hit him pretty big there on Sawyer Fulton. Fulton, though, evading the attempted chop. They went for a chop of his own. Got sent into an Irish whip. Collision between the two. Hard shot there from Fulton. Off the ropes comes Drago now. Backbreaker. Neck breaker as well. Fulton might hope that that is enough. He's got to do his very best here to keep on impressing Eric Young, the leader of Sanity. Drago getting picked up and, well, thrown across the ring at that as well. Just impressive strength being shown time and time again from Sawyer Fulton, but it's his inability to fully utilize the strength that costs him. He always seems to make easy errors in matches, and it ends up bringing about the victory. Hangman's neck breaker there from Drago as he now wrenches on the neck of Sawyer Fulton for a moment. He is controlling this man on the mat. I suppose that's a bit of a truth. If you can ground a big guy, you take away everything that he possesses, and he's just in trouble. And that's exactly what's going on here. Drago spitting the mist into the face now. And running over. DDT as well. The mist followed by the DDT. And that could very well end it. There's two. There's three. It has. Drago wins. Oh dear. That just happened. Drago wins that matchup handedly. Sawyer Fulton got in bits and pieces, but it was nowhere near enough to be victorious at the end of it all. Drago is your winner, and now the question begged to ask is what the hell happens for Sawyer Fulton from here on out. Drago, your winner. Very well done indeed, but now we must move on to our next contest of the evening. It is Andrade, Cien, Almas. Here comes Sanity. Oh dear. And here we are now. Sanity looking at Sawyer Fulton. Fulton dragging himself up to his feet. Eric Young, though, ain't interested. Here we go. Death Valley driver from EY. We knew this was coming about. We knew this was going to happen, and it's happening right now. Eric Young has left Sawyer Fulton for dead. Pile driver to Fulton. And Eric Young, well, he ain't done yet. He's gone and grabbed a microphone now to finish off the business. And Eric Young is talking ill to Sawyer Fulton, saying that Fulton was never the piece of the puzzle that Sanity wanted. He was always the weak link. We could never rely upon him. Now he is gone. Sanity can be a duo, a trio, whatever it wants. It will always cause chaos. It will always bring about problems. Sawyer Fulton was a problem simply taken care of. Well, you best believe that does it for Fulton. Eric Young has nothing he wants to do with him anymore. And as a result, Sawyer Fulton's career there ends with Eric Young standing over him. The weak link cut off. Oh my. Well. We don't have time to linger on things. We have time, though, to move on right to our next contest. And here it is, the open challenge for El Idolo, Andrade, Cien, Almas. He's going to be having an open challenge with whoever may be. Who will step up to the plate to take on this guy? We heard 2 weeks ago Zelina Vega say that the open challenge was happening, but say that Andrade could beat anyone without any planning. She could do it, and he could do it in the blink of an eye. Zelina Vega also went on to say that Andrade and Zelina do not envision themselves being around here for this long. They envision big things. They envision only the very best for the pair of them. And they say that their career on NXT will be short-lived because, simply put, they are better than anyone on NXT. And they will prove it right now when Andrade goes up against whoever it is. Like we said, no time to prepare, no time to get yourself ready for this contest. You just go right into it. You just go right for the match. And of course, look to achieve the victory on top of it. Will that happen here for this man? He has picked up a varying degree of victories. Last week, Andrade beat Kushida, who I would argue is his biggest victory yet in terms of the in-ring talent of a guy, Could have said Mike Kanellis when he made his debut, but Kanellis has fallen far from the tree that he once was. Outside of that, I think there's one other guy Andrade beat, but I think it was Grand Metalik he beat as well. Outside of that, though, he has yet to have a match against a big name on NXT, shall we say. And I would like to see a big name show up right about now. We'll see if that'll be the case or not. Yep, yeah, it is a pretty big name in NXT. It's a guy who has made one hell of a statement since arriving to NXT. Matt Riddle is making his way out. Ho, what a tough opponent to pick up this challenge. Matt Riddle's going to be the man to do it. Is Andrade Cien Almas prepared for such an outcome like this? Was he ready for this to take place? Riddle versus Almas here on the finale of NXT for this series of Universe. Man, we are getting into some big matches now. And Andrade and Zelina Vega are going to have to think through this one quickly on the outside. They're going to have to prepare for how they're going to overcome this man. It is a completely different athlete from anyone before. Matt Riddle could very well completely ground Andrade, and Andrade could find it impossible to get anything over Riddle. Is this the man to put not only a dent, but almost a blow enough to sink the ship that Andrade sees as his path to the main roster? We'll find out. Here we go. Andrade getting kneed in the face right off the bat. Matt Riddle not interested in playing any games. He's exploding out of the blocks and kicking away at Andrade Cien Almas. Look at that, Andrade backing up for a second as if to say, oh no, please don't hurt me this way. I don't think Andrade expected this at all as he stomped down on the top rope there. Matt Riddle has him right where he wants him at the start of this one. Look at these blitz of strikes now. Clothesline after it. And Andrade hits the mat hard. Zelina Vega having to intervene early on here. And look at how long it's taking Andrade to get back up to his feet right now. He's up though. And he may have a chance to take control. Irish whip off the ropes. Collision between the two. Kick in the gut though. And now just yanking on his hair to try and take advantage. Attack after attack now, beating down on him. And Andrade, through the distraction of Zelina Vega, has managed to take control here. Electric chair, German suplex. And the way the Riddle's body essentially just curled up on itself from the impact shows you how devastating it was. Andrade going to go up to the top rope now. Oh, he's calling Riddle up to his feet. Riddle might have to come up with a quick counter here, and oh, he cannot. He gets met with a hard drop kick instead. Let's see what else happens now. Riddle able to muster up a counter. Uh-oh, this ain't going to be good for you. Alabama slam, courtesy of the King of Bros. Stop there though from Andrade once again, and look at the strength from Cien Almas. Great bit of work there. He's wanted to keep on this record that he's had since making his debut on NXT. A standout performance in its own way, much the likes as we've seen from Brian Cage, and, you know, minus the destruction of everyone in his path. We most certainly have seen a standout debut from this man thus far. But Matt Riddle looks like he wants to do absolutely everything in his power to deny Andrade another victory. Has the arm locked in here. Back suplex after it. Andrade hits the mat hard. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. He's dragging him away from the ropes. Is he going to go for it? He is. He is. He is. Bro mission. Bro mission stitched in. Middle of the ring. Zelina Vega forced to watch on as Andrade might be forced to tap out for the very first time in this universe. No, he will not. Andrade Cien Almas gets himself out of it, but walked right into that boot. And a running kick in the chest after it. Cover made by Riddle. Will this do it? No. Kick out sustained at 2 there by Matt Riddle. Wrenching on the arm now of Andrade Cien Almas. Trying to work it down. Trying to cause great pain to Almas. And Almas is forcing his way up to his feet there. Strikes him in the gut. Both men fighting each other right now. It was a bad start for Andrade, no doubt about it, but he's really started to come into his zone in these last few moments. That bro mission, though, is going to be a concerning one. Big knee in the face by Riddle. Comes out of the corner, and what a counter from Almas. Look at the fly. Look at the fly there. Went for a springboard move. Didn't get what he wanted. Is able to counter Riddle, though. Back suplex now on Riddle. Can Andrade hope for anything more? Has he got another big move up his sleeve yet? Looking to lift up Matt Riddle. And instead getting a devastating knee in the face, courtesy of him. Riddle now. What's he going to do here? Lifts him up. Oh, jackhammer from Riddle. Covers Almas. Will this do it? No. Andrade still with the wherewithal to kick out of the count of 2. But the question is, how much can Andrade take? Because it seems if Riddle still has an awful lot left up his sleeve in terms of punishment for this man. Kicking away again and again. Take a seat to get hoisted right up and right back down. What else has this man got up his sleeve? Oh, here we go. From behind. Ripcord knee. Ripcord knee! And it could end the undefeated streak right here. There's 1, 2, and a kick out from Andrade at 2. And, man, what more can Andrade take here? Counter from Cien Almas now. Forearms him in the face. Oh, look at this. Schoolboy power bomb from Andrade. Does he have it in him? He didn't go for the cover right away. I don't know if he didn't have the energy in him or what. But look at how early Matt Riddle kicks out of it. Zelina Vega watching on as if to say, please, Almas, get this win. Riddle getting up to his feet now. Countering him there. Turning him around. German suplex. Look at the bridge. Look at the bridge from Riddle. Will this do it? No. Kick out of 2. Oh, man alive. What an intense match this has turned into. Andrade, all of his body has got to be hurting, but Riddle just doesn't have the final piece. Will one more bro mission be what he needs to end it? He might not even get the chance to hit it. Andrade from out of nowhere. Hammerlock DDT. He covers Riddle. 1, 2, 3. Andrade Cien Almas. What a win. What a win for Almas from the clutches of defeat. Almas comes back with one hell of a win. He stayed true to his point. He said he could beat anyone without preparing, and he did. But at what cost? Because more than once in that thing, I would have thought Andrade would have lost. What a performance, though, from Andrade, Cien, Almas, and he is certainly staying true to his point about his future on NXT, about his lack of future on NXT, and his rise straight to the big leagues. What a win over Riddle. What a win. And we'll see where things lead for Andrade as we head into the next series of Universe. But now it's time to get serious. Now it is time to get big. The first of the 2 title matches here tonight are up next. And I cannot wait to see what is going to happen. Here we go for the NXT Women's Championship, for what may very well be the final time between these 2 women. Their hatred that has built up over the months, and I cannot wait for it. Kairi Sane, Tessa Blanchard. Who is going to walk out with the NXT Women's Championship? We'll find out. Let's do it. Let us do it. Kairi Sane, Tessa Blanchard, NXT Women's title. Like I said, NXT just wants to get straight into the matches. And that's exactly what's happening here. Sane and Blanchard's rivalry for the better part of 6 months. It has been going on. Sane has, and it has always been about the NXT Women's Championship. Kairi Sane was the NXT Women's Champion the first time they fought, and she won. Second time, it was a fatal 4-way. And Tessa Blanchard faction in Trifecta won it in Jazzy Gabert. They fought in the Elimination Chamber. They were the final 2 in the Elimination Chamber. But it was Blanchard who beat Sane. The advantage of coming out, I believe it was lost in that match to Kairi Sane, coming out 3rd or 4th in that one. I think it was 4th she came out in that matchup. Now, Sane stands there ready to be the next NXT Women's Champion, to be the NXT Women's Champion for the 2nd time. But does she have it in her to overcome this woman? Because as this feud has gone on, it feels like Blanchard started this whole thing under Sane in terms of talent. It felt as if she wasn't as in-ring talented as Kairi Sane was. Now I end it, and if Blanchard wins here tonight, I may well find myself saying that the diamond in the rough that is Tessa Blanchard is the better of the 2. There is no trifecta at ringside to make a difference in this match. There is no Toni Storm, Charlotte, any other women along those lines. This is the feud that has engulfed the NXT Women's Division for the better part of 6 to 7 months. It comes to an end here tonight for the NXT Women's Championship. Blanchard versus Sane. I am more than ready to watch these 2 women compete for the right to be the NXT Women's Champion, but I will be honest, I don't know who's taking this title home. I really do not know which one I side with. Through how much I respect one, it would be Kairi Sane, no doubt about it. But the in-ring ability of Blanchard has improved tenfold, and there's no doubt about that. But can Kairi Sane overcome Tessa Blanchard? Is this the evening where Sane wins, or is this the evening where Blanchard eclipses Sane? We are about to find out. That title is on the line. The first of the 2 title matches here tonight is about to get underway. Blanchard is ready. Sane is ready. The Hammerstein Ballroom is ready. Every single one of us is ready for this one. And the big question that can be asked: who's the NXT Women's Champion when the bell rings for the 2nd time? Sane wants her hands back on that belt. Blanchard wants to keep that belt. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let the fighting begin between these 2. And the bell rings. We are underway. And they walk into the middle of the ring to do battle right away. Blanchard missing with a strike there. Sane going to try to take her to the ropes. I want to know what kind of mentality Kairi Sane has in this match. How is she going to choose to fight this match? Does she go all out? Does she go 100 miles an hour? Or does she try and use what made her beat Tessa Blanchard all the way back at the their first meeting to pull out the win here tonight. We will see, because one thing's for certain, Blanchard is coming out with a 100-mile-an-hour approach. She is unloading right now on Kairi Sane with every strike she can find. Same with a counter though, jawbreaker to Tessa Blanchard, spinning back fist now. Look at those flurry of strikes. Spinning kick now, she got anything more lined up her sleeve? No, she gets countered there by Blanchard. Nasty kick in the thigh there as well, and oh! See the way she followed through there. Added damage can be done when you bring your body down on your opponent. Reverse STO. And all of a sudden, things aren't looking too fresh for Kairi Sane. She is on the receiving end right now of the beatdown from the NXT Women's Champion. Blanchard sending Sane into the turnbuckle, backstabber as well. Early cover made and a kick out. But look at the work she's doing now. Look at the work Blanchard's doing. Trying to take away that Empire elbow from Kairi Sane. Sane, though, able to fight back. Off the ropes we go. She barely struck with that knee in the gut. But she grazed her enough to get what she wanted from it. Grabbing her hair again. Going to throw her off the ropes one more time. There she goes. Kairi Sane hoping for control there. Blanchard stopped her. Snap me. Big time. Kick in the back. Could you hear the thud of that kick from Tessa Blanchard? Countered though. Spinning heel kick now from Kairi Sane. It's great stuff from these two. They know each other so well. There's no doubt about it. Running bulldog made now by Tessa Blanchard as she's going up to the top rope. She's going up top early on. I don't think it's going to be Magnum, but it is going to be a flying senton. Cover made on Sane. Will this end it? No. Didn't even manage a 2 count. And now the enragement of Tessa Blanchard starting to take shape there. Slamming Kairi Sane's head into the mat. And oh no. Oh no. Hammerlock DDT. Will this end it all already? Cover by Blanchard. There's 2 and a kick out from Sane. Thank goodness. Sane kicked out, but she has to fight on. She has to fight on right now, because she's in huge trouble. Knee in the face from Kairi Sane. Is this the comeback that we're looking for from the Pirate Princess? From the former NXT Women's Champion. Is this what we're going to be seeing? Sane countered. Blanchard rolling her up. She'll do anything to retain that title. And Sane is able to kick out at 2. Oh, what a punch from Kairi Sane. So well hit. Kairi Sane now sending her into the turnbuckle. She's going to perch her up on the top turnbuckle as well. This is going to be dangerous for the pair of them. This is going to be big. Sane is in. Top rope. German superplex. Does Kairi Sane have it in her to capitalize immediately? She wants Blanchard up on her feet. Here we go. Big time drop kick. This is where Sane looks to strike, and this is where she strikes. Spear by Sane. Does she go for the cover? No, she goes right to the top rope, right up there. She's going to risk it all for the title. Insane elbow. Has she done it? Sane, cover her. Sane into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Blanchard kicks out at 1. And not only that, but she's forcing her way up to her feet. Kairi Sane needs to stay on this urgently. Counter by Blanchard from behind. Back suplex. No way this is going to happen. Tessa Blanchard now. It cannot be. She calls Sane up to her feet. Does she have it aligned right? Let's see. Magnum. 1, 2. Kick out by Sane at 2. And Blanchard is enraged. She can't get over this. But she is trying to stay calm. Now stomping away at her most bitter rival as they fight for the right to be the NXT Women's Champion. This is all on the line. This is as real as it gets between these two women. Oh no, what's she going to do now? What is Sane going to do here? Superplex, it's got to be. And it is. Superplex incoming from Kairi Sane. Flying across the ring, the two women went. Sane into the cover to be the NXT Women's Champion. And again, Blanchard can still kick out early enough. She shrugs off the kick in the back as well. Short arm lariat to go with it. Blanchard desperate, hoping it's enough. There's 1-0, an immediate kick out from Kairi Sane at the count of 1. How much more do you have to do to beat someone who hates you so much? That is an answer that both women need to find out pretty soon. Look at this from Blanchard now, stretching Kairi Sane's back. The agony that can be done here is paramount, and Sane is experiencing every last inch of it here. Sane has gone through Jazzy Garrett. Sane has gone through Santana Garrett to get this far. Does she have the final piece of the puzzle to put away Tessa? Blanchard running drop kick there. For a second I thought it was going to be the spear. Blanchard forces herself out of the ring and forces Sane into the barricade. Not once, but twice. The agony from that could be expressed from the emotions that Sane let out there, the pain that she was experiencing. Blanchard back in the ring here. And again, going to stomp down on the arm of Kairi Sane as she is desperate to beat her. Desperate to be the NXT. What in the world am I witnessing there? Innovative offense, no doubt about it, but how much does Blanchard have left? How much does Sane have left as well? What a forearm. Cover by Blanchard. Is this enough? There's 1, 2, and an early kick out at 2. They're risking it all. Blanchard is in control right now. She has it in her to end this, but I don't know if she can. I don't know if she has the capability right now because Kairi Sane is able to fight back at nearly every turn. Blanchard now into the ring pole. Stomps down on her not once but twice. And now drilling the knee into her face. Come on, Sane. If you've got something big, hit it now. Spear again. Spear by Sane. How much did she put into it though? How much force could she manage? She is exhausted as she covers Blanchard here. 1, and again, the count of 1. Blanchard's been training and then some for this. Is Kairi Sane going to go for the Empire Elbow? I do wonder. Is she going to go for the anchor? Does she have it in her to hit either move? Sane lifts up Blanchard. Back suplex. And there's the answer that we were looking for. Top rope. Top rope by Kairi Sane. In. Come on. I know you're exhausted. Inside elbow. 1, 2. No. Blanchard kicks out at 2. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And neither can Kairi Sane. She thought that was it. Oh no, she's evaded. She's evaded. She turns her around. No, no. Hammerlock DDT. Where did this come from? Where did this come from? To the top rope she goes. Can she strike with it? Blanchard. Magnum. 1, 2. And Sane kicks out as well. Blanchard thought she had it, but Sane fought on. No! Magnum again! For the 3rd time. And maybe the last. Magnum covers Sane. 1, 2, 3. Tessa Blanchard beats Kairi Sane and is still the NXT Women's Champion. She did it. I didn't want to believe it, but Blanchard won, and I think it's safe to say now she has eclipsed Kairi Sane. There was no cheating. There was no underhanded tactics. There was no trifecta. She won by her own ability. Well done. But what a heartbreaking defeat that has to be for Kairi Sane. After everything that she put herself through in that match, and she comes out just short of the final prize. That is devastating. There's no doubt about it. But we have to move on here. It is our main event of the evening up next. 1 title's be defended. Will it be 2? We are about to find out in the main event of the evening. The Velveteen Dream against Tyler Bate for the NXT Championship. This one's going to be great. The undefeated Dream getting the shot that he believes he has deserved for a long time now against Tyler Bate, the man who took the title away from Corin at TakeOver Brooklyn, ready for his first title defense. Will it be his only one, though? Will his dream be over by the end of the evening? Who will be the face of NXT heading into the next series of Universe? We are finding out that answer up next. Here we go. So here we go. Here comes the challenger. The Velveteen Dream is ready. Dream versus Bate. I am ready for this to go with it. This all happened after NXT TakeOver Brooklyn is when everything set itself up for this. Tyler Bate won the NXT Championship on that evening. Velveteen Dream beat Cesaro to keep his undefeated streak alive. And after that, we kind of sat around wondering what was next for Bate. Where would he go from here? But the answer was right in front of us the whole time. Velveteen Dream attacking Tyler Bate following his victory over, I believe it was Pete Dunne, laying him out with a purple Rainmaker. And it became the question then of if Velveteen Dream would be stopping Tyler Bate. Dream himself said he was going to. And after weeks of chatter from both men, last week they met face to face in the ring for the first time, and it was on that moment where Velveteen Dream and Tyler Bate spoke to each other, and they spoke the words to one another to say who the next NXT champion was going to be. Bate said that he was going to stop Bate, and he was going to stop Dream, because Dream was just another person who said that Bate couldn't do it, who said that Bate was unstoppable, couldn't beat anyone. And Dream believes that Tyler Bate is a fake champion. He is an undeserving man in that role. The face of NXT should go to someone who earned it, someone who is rightful, someone who is gorgeous like the Velveteen Dream. It is title versus undefeated streak right now. If it stays as it is, if Bate remains the NXT champion, Velveteen Dream loses his first singles match. If Velveteen Dream wins, he keeps the streak, and he becomes the NXT champion. This is all about NXT. This is all about, in essence, good versus evil in the way of how wholesome and caring for the NXT brand Tyler Bate is versus the self-centered, selfish, egotistical mindset of the Velveteen Dream. And I've got to be honest, even though Dream's had the upper hand as of late, I'm going Tyler Bate. I am set with this one. When Bate beat Corin at Brooklyn, it was the biggest surprise I've seen in a long time, and it was the most welcome surprise I've seen as well. Do I think Velveteen Dream has the potential to be NXT champion? Sure. Do I think Velveteen Dream is the one to stop Tyler Bate being NXT champion? No. I don't know if there is someone out there who can do that. I really don't. But what I do know is that we're in for a great match here. No doubt about that one. All the talking, all the snide remarks made, all the backhanded attacks, they come to a head here tonight. Velveteen Dream, Tyler Bate, NXT title on the line. We have already seen one title defended, of course. Will we see another? However, when this title is defended, it may be that the person who the crowd wanted to win has indeed won. Let us find out right about now. That is all. That is what it's all about. On the last NXT of this series of Universe, Dream, Bate, we're underway. And Dream wants to come out of the gates swinging. We've seen that more than once here tonight, but Tyler Bate is more than welcome to fight right away if he has to. He had to against Corin, and he's going to do it here tonight. Double knee gut busted into the Dream. Kicking the back to the Velveteen Dream now, and we are a-rolling here between these two guys. Suplex, powerbomb from Bate. Early, hitting big early, and the Velveteen Dream getting frustrated. Dream actually trying to create separation between himself and Bate. I think he's trying to get him under Bate's skin here. He's trying to annoy Tyler Bate. And that just ain't working right now because Bate is the one in firm control of this matchup, even on the outside. Oh, stopped though by Dream. And now the Velveteen Dream can try and take control. Tyler Bate going to do his very best to stop him though. This is what Bate has been leading up towards. This is what Bate's been waiting for. He said to the Velveteen Dream last week, you are face to face with me, and I don't think you have what it takes to do what you can do when you attack someone from behind to my face. And right now, there's no doubt about it, Tyler Bate is proving that what he said is true, because he is in control of this match right now, even if Velveteen Dream is the one pushing them to the outside. Chops and strikes, though, coming in now from Dream. Irish whip off the ropes. Look at the strength, though, from the Velveteen Dream, and how egotistical he is right after it. Hard hit from Dream now. What's he going to do here? Has Bate's neck and all. Bringing it down on the ropes. A painful move to strike with, no doubt about it. Elbow there. And it is the Dream. Nope, it is not the Dream who has control, because that's been taken care of for a moment. Super kick into the gut. Looking for a body, looking for some kind of slam there, and Dream is the one to stop him. How does Velveteen Dream, how has he read Tyler Bate? How has he noticed what Tyler Bate does in the ring? And how does he try and stop it all, you know? How does he make sure that Tyler Bate doesn't win this one? Because there's no doubt about it, if Dream wanted to win this, he would have had to have studied his opponent. But how does he overcome Tyler Bate here? What are Bate's weaknesses for the Velveteen Dream to capitalize on? Diving fish drop now by Dream. And a chin lock applied right after, punching him in the chest as well. Immediately. I think he's trying to keep Tyler Bate pinned down, trying to stop the fiery offense that Tyler Bate has in him from lighting up. And if he can do that, then he might be in a good place to try and become the NXT champion, but you've got to do it because Tyler Bate is always going to be finding a way out of everything that he can. Back elbow there. Counter by Bate. Great stuff for both men. Kicking the gut from Bate. Powerbomb incoming. Up we go and down. Powerbomb from the NXT champion and Bate. Looking to strike here. Looking for the running enziguri. Will he nail it? No, he won't. Dream evaded it. Dream evaded it and capitalizes. No, he doesn't. Bate stopped him. Back elbow, though. And look at how Velveteen Dream shuts down Tyler Bate. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he stopped him so quickly, but he just did. And now it's still not Dream in control because Bate finding the stop there. Elbow in the knee now, though. Turning him round. Back suplex. Yes. Dream a little slow to get up to his feet. Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. No way. No way. Dream going up to the top rope. No way. Purple Rainmaker. 1, 2. Kick out by Bate. Oh, no, it wasn't a kick out. Dream forced his shoulders up there. He wants to win this in a different way, it seems. Another back suplex now from the Velveteen Dream. He is in control here and he's loving it. What are we going to see? Oh, nasty stomp in the back. Look at this. The flamboyance in this camel clutch being applied. Tearing on the face of Tyler Bate here. Will Bate be resorted to tapping out? Is he going to lose the NXT Championship here? Bate finding his way out of it. Loosening the grip. And I know what he's going to do here. Sending Dream over. Is that the only Dream that is going to be over here tonight? We will find out. Bate in. Snap. German suplex. And if Bate can hit it, will Dream be done for? Oh, Dream getting a bit dirty there, though. Rake to the eyes. Locking the arm around and a back body drop there. Man, this has been a stand-up performance for Velveteen Dream thus far, though I can't deny it. DDT attempt. Bate in. Countered. Russian leg sweep struck by Bate. Goes for the cover on Dream to retain the title. Dream kicking out early. Looking to pin him down a sec here, but the Velveteen Dream always has a counter up his sleeve, it seems. Dream now! Will he hit it? Dream! Death Valley Driver! And that could be the move that sees Velveteen Dream seconds away from the NXT title. But he ain't done yet. He ain't done with his own personalized beatdown of Tyler Bate, it seems. Dream wants to try and win this his own way. That's why he forced the kick out earlier. That's why he is continuing his beatdown of Bate right now. Cover made on Bate after the backbreaker. Will that end it all? There's two. And Bate can just barely get the shoulder up. Just barely. Bate. Oh, great fight back though from the champ. Sending Dream to the outside. And the fight will continue on out here. Velveteen Dream might be in huge trouble. Suplexed on the thin padding on the outside there. Now this is what happens when Tyler Bate gets a little bit more aggressive. This is when Bate starts getting fired up, and he's doing just that right now. And he's causing pain to Dream as well as he stomped right on his arm. He attacks the arm now. He wants to take away the Purple Rainmaker. Bate is aware of the situation he finds himself in. Oh no. Oh, his back though. The back of Tyler Bate sent careening into the ring apron. That may be the Dream's opening. Let's find out. He sends him into the turnbuckle. He's looking to hit really big right now. Purchases him up high. Oh, smacking him in the face twice. Here we go. Dream looking for a superplex. Another superplex to add to the list tonight. But what could very well be the most important one, as it could lead Velveteen Dream to the NXT title. Dream is just destroying Bate right now, though. Come on, Bate, if you've got something left in you, please fire it up right now. Counter there. Bate. Double knee gutbuster to Dream. Come on, Bate. You've got it in you. You've got it in you to fight on. So do it. Do it right now. Bate. Front face lock. Oh, here we go. Backbreaker. The comeback starting to mount from the NXT champion here. He is destroying the arm of the Velveteen Dream right now. How are you going to hit Purple Rainmaker when your arm ain't working on you? I don't know. Snap German suplex. Go on. Go on. You're tired, I know, but you're one move away from defending this title. You're one move away from still being the NXT champion. Bate. Back elbow. Misses it. Misses it. And is that Dream's opening? No, it's not. Bate slams him right back down to the mat. Come on. Come on, hit big. Hit big. End big. You're the NXT champion for a reason. Do everything you can to keep that title around your waist right now. Dream evades him. Forearm in the back is countered. Dragon suplex. Got him. But the exhaustion setting in for Bate. The beatdown he's taken in this match setting in as well. Forces Dream back down to the mat. And yes, he's going to go for it. Tyler Bate in with one big Tyler driver. And that could be the move that ends the undefeated streak of the Velveteen Dream. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Tyler Bate does it. Bate beats the Dream. Bate is the NXT champion. What a win. No, he's back. No! Corin's back. Oh, you are kidding me. No, clock strikes 12. Clock strikes 12 to Tyler Bate already. He's back. We end this series of Universe by knowing one thing. Corin's back.